Yes, people, how about this for an opening scene under a very discreet / cosy gazebo? How are we? Hope we're all good. Just coming outside for a bit of fresh air. You know, it's a bit warm, it's a bit fusty in that house. Week 1 of the diet, man. Week 1 of the diet complete. We're now on to week 2. New low weigh-in this morning, 214.8 pounds. Considering the month of Christmas, or like the start of the year, I was 222 pounds. So that's what, 7-8 pounds down already. So I'm feeling a lot tighter. We are natty just now. You know what I mean? We're running some TRT, so I'm feeling like a natty little boy right now, and I don't feel as full, as puffed. But you know what? It's fucking sweet, man. Health is wealth. So we're in for a push today. We've got a new push session. Obviously, the last video we updated the push days a little bit. So this is me running the day 1 push day. The first one, I ran the day 2 one because I started back on a Thursday or whatever. So yeah. Day in the life, bit of a diet update. I'll give you a little physique update, and I'm going to talk you a little bit through the diet, my calories at the moment, the cardio, and how we're approaching the next 8/9-10 weeks of dieting, just to get as lean as I possibly can without feeling like absolute AIDS in the meantime. So yeah, sit back, relax and enjoy. As I said, take you through today's push day, show you the post-workout visuals, and then we'll take you through a bit of a day, maybe 2 days in the life. So sit back, relax and enjoy. We have safely arrived at the gym. Let me talk you through today's session. So this old push day that I was running for months was like the incline hammer press, the flat Smith, and to be fair, what was it before that? It was incline hammer. It's been changed a few times, man, and nothing was grooving. Like, I kept going into this session and not really taking fucking progressions and regressing, and I was just like, something needs changed. So the last video, as I mentioned, we kind of dropped chest volume a little bit and rejiggled some programming. So today we have got a low incline Smith, a pin loaded chest press, but what I may do is I may do a regular Smith press and then like a low incline dumbbell press potentially. I'm training with a client today as well, man. Side lateral raise, seated, cable fly, more side raises, and then arms, bicep, tricep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 movements, hopefully getting out in like 90 minutes or something. Usually I don't like to take too long when I'm training, man. Like if I'm in for 2 hours, I don't want to be in the gym for 2 fucking hours. Saying that, I've also got cardio, so I probably will be in for over 2 hours. Fuck it. But that's the session. In, steps, train, cardio, home, eat. Yeah, that's the fucking agenda. So I don't know if I'll take you through the full fucking session. I might just do like a wee edit, I don't know. Sit back, relax and fucking enjoy.
It's going to be a fine night tonight. La 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 la. It's going to be a fine night tonight. La 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 la.
And we're back, you little menace. How are we? Hope we're good. That was a pretty good fucking session, man. Woke up this morning, new low weigh-in. I don't think I've weighed this since October. 214.8 pounds. This is when I start feeling small, mate. See anything below 220 at this height, 6'2", I just feel a bit shrinked and I don't like it. But it's needed to progress the physique and get bigger and look better. Anyway, 214.8. And today's push session was fucking awesome. Like, everything felt good, recovery felt good. I've not walked away from the session feeling like completely fucking done in, which I would do quite a lot, and that was just an indication that the workload in that session was too much, like too much volume in the session. So wrapped up that, we're making some post-workout, a bit of a random meal. I also picked up some more protons. Mate, the first time I ever tried this brand of protein, Perform, it was this flavour I got, cinnamon donut. Now, I never used to like cinnamon that much until this. Now I put cinnamon over every sweet thing that I've got, basically. But the flavouring on all these proteins is amazing, this brand. So I've went with the OG, cinnamon donut. I'll have that in oats, and yeah, that's pretty much it, oats. So yeah, as I was saying, 214.8. When I look back at photos, so you've obviously seen the post-workout posing video, the post-workout shots. So that was at 214, as I said. This was how 214 looked in prep. Obviously, during prep, you're using anabolics, you've got a bit of training, you're using orals, so the best you're ever going to look is in a prep. Right now we're TRT, natty, pretty much. So the look's going to be marginally different, no, a good bit different. But I noticed when I actually started getting lean, was as soon as I got below 210, and I was like 208, 207, that's when my abs really started to like pop. I never really had abs that came out before, up until prep. That was the first time I ever had abs like that in my life. So it'll be cool to see how quickly we get back to that without being like an actual like prep environment. Do you know what I mean? It'll be cool to see, because as I said, this is the leanest I've ever started a diet. Like, that's how I'm looking, and I'm a week and a half in. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see how we look. Like I said, if I could end this diet between 200, 204, see how we look there. I just want to get really fucking lean, and then it's like a painter with a paintbrush, right? You've got a blank canvas to then work up from. So as soon as I get down to like a 200, 201, 202, whatever, and I look really fucking lean at that, the body's so sensitive. So I'll be back up at 210, 215, with probably within 6-7 weeks full, and then the proper off season will start. So I really want to get up to like 230, 235 in decent condition, that next push up. Anyway, that's a while away. We won't think about that, we'll think about the diet. So post-workout, fucking random. I've not been in a food shop, so I've got a lack of fucking stuff. So I've just put some stuff together which I've got, which I don't usually do. But listen, mate, calories still been hit, macros still been hit. The odd time happens, mate. A bit stressed right now, hee-haw. This is said funky meal indeed. We have, as I said, 180 grams of chicken, a bagel thin, brioche bun, burger, salad, and of course, mate, micros. Very random meal. I do have a meal plan that I follow and I've been pretty rigid with. Today's just one of those fucking days. Happens, man. Listen, calories still get hit, training still gets boxed off, everything's still on the fucking ball. So it's not as if it's the end of the fucking world, mate. So calories and macros. So mate, that little bulk there was like probably the lowest my food's been on in a bulk. Reason being, there's a couple of things. First one, we weren't being too aggressive with how much food we pushed in, just because I made it pretty clear that I no longer want to do these big bulks and get really fat. And that was always, and I always got fat because I pushed up way too quick. I get really sloppy with tracking my food. So if my food did get put up to 3,000 calories, I wouldn't track a couple of hundred. So then my body weight wouldn't move up because it plateaued, and then my coach would think I needed more food, whereby I was just overeating already. And yeah, being on 3,500, 4,000, 5,000 calories is good when you're not a fat fuck. But every time I was up at those calories, I was never lean, I was always fluffy. So yeah, was my metabolism really that primed, or was I always just starting bulks fat? Do you know what I mean? So in terms of what we're on now, calories and macros. So on training days, so we've got training day and rest day food. So on training days, we're aiming for 275 grams of fat, fucking hell, I wish. 275 grams of carbs, 260 grams of protein, and 48 grams of fat. And then on rest days, protein's the same. Carbohydrates are 235, 1, 2, 3, so 40 grams of carbs less. And then we're also on 6 grams of fat less, so 42 fat, 235 carb, 265 protein. So that takes you to 2.5s, 2,570 calories on training days and 2,370 on rest days. That is the current setup. Bodyweight is dropping. Training programming at the moment is Monday posterior, Tuesday push, Wednesday rest, Thursday legs, Friday push, Saturday arms. That is a split. Cardio at the moment is 20 minutes daily, so just 20 minutes post-workout, morning, night time, whenever I want to do it. And we're sitting at 10,000 steps a day as well. So that is the current protocol. Listen, the goal is to be on that for as long as possible. You don't want to have to make a diet change every week, every 2 weeks. If body weight's coming down, we're getting leaner, or even if body weight stay the same, we will look visually leaner. We don't need to make all these big adjustments and just fuck the body up. So it'll be cool to see how my current coach diets me down. This is my first actual proper diet with him. Before I was with another coach, who again, give him his props, he was a good guy. Knew his shit, but just different approaches to dieting. I know my approach for dieting for my clients, and if I was doing this myself, it would usually be a case of dig, new low weigh-in, get as lean as possible, flatten out, and then refeed. Give a couple of high days, bring back to life, which are always 9 out of 10 times gives you the ability to push that little bit harder for the days ahead. To get new low weigh-ins, so it's constantly push, dig, pull back, feed up, relax, push, dig. That's what I like doing it. Will I get given it that way? Fuck knows. I'm just chilling. Whatever he says, I'll do. Anyway, I'm fucking starving. Time to eat. Yes, people, mate, that is the shot there, man. That is when you know you're dieting. See when your delts in your chest, just like that. I'm trying to get a thumbnail here, but I don't know if I'll make this a thumbnail. I'm sorry, be ready for a wee shitey gay smile, right? But bosh, anabolic delts, mate. Come on. I'm going to go to bed now. I'm up early in the morning. Obviously, if you've seen the last video, you'll know that me and my best mate, we are both running a group training facility where groups of people come in, mixed male, female, different kind of levels of people, and we basically train them in person with regards to like whether they're bulking, dieting. We give them different plans, nutritional protocols as well. So that's been fun, a cool new business venture, and I've still got my online coaching business, so we're doing a couple of more things now. I'm in my business era, mate. So obviously I kind of ran you through the starting diet setup and kind of why I'm doing the diet. So I'm going to go to my beddies, mate, because I'm fucking knackered. I'm up at 5 in the morning, as I said, because I'm taking the 6 a.m. and the 7:15 a.m. Mate, I've got mad dry skin on my feet now. Is this bad? Is this a sign of dehydration? Do I need to put some moisturiser on my old feet? Do I need to pay somebody to moisturise my feet? So we're up at 5 in the morning. Right now is 20 to 10, so it's fucking bedtime, mate. Getting up in the morning isn't that bad. See if you're somebody that wakes up in the morning and you get up really fucking close to when you need to leave, just get up earlier. Get up, right? Make a coffee, have time for a bite to eat, catch up on messages, watch a wee YouTube video, then when you go to work, so less tired, you're so much more chilled. Tomorrow's a rest day from the gym, so the video that you're watching right now, I'm gonna edit, and I'll be editing this on Wednesday the 22nd. Hopefully it'll be up on the 22nd. If you're watching it and it's the 22nd, yes mate, I've held up my bargain. But anyway, I'll jump you through a little bit tomorrow morning, and I'm going to wrap up the video with a little bit about the prep, the diet expectations, and a little bit on how you can set up your diet for success in terms of getting lean, how to diet, all that good shit. So yeah, if you're made it to here, you're doing good, mate. You're doing good. I was going to watch a bit of Euphoria, and I don't know if anyone's ever watched it. Euphoria, it's on like Sky. I'm watching it on Now TV. Mate, I'm fucking hooked. I'm absolutely hooked. There's something about it. It's just high school kids. It's kids. Fucking, I feel like every American high schooler looks about 30 years old, mate. They are not 17 years old, mate. See, like when you actually see proper videos of American people in high school, you motherfuckers are old looking, mate. You look like you've got fucking 6 kids and 3 mortgages and you've had a hard time, man. But anyway, Euphoria, it's fucking mad. All about addiction and teenage drama, but mate, I'm explaining it and you're probably like, don't be a gimp, but honestly, if you've never watched it, Euphoria, watch it. It's fucking mad, mate. It's absolutely mad, and I'm watching it. I keep on wanting to watch more, mate. So I'm addicted, and I'm addicted. I'm also rewatching Game of Thrones. Come on. Let's get it, mate. I'm feeling just fat and flat now. I'm in that phase of a diet whereby you're not lean, but you're not big and bulked and full. So you're a bit depleted from the lack of carbs, but you're not lean yet. So you just have like a pure weird, so you're almost in like a mad weird conundrum with your physique. Anyway, that will last for like another couple of days, and then it's in a shredded status. I'll see you tomorrow. It's bedtime. Bye. Yo people, what's poppin', man? How are we? I did try to film this morning, but my camera ran out of charge, which wasn't great. So yeah, man, how are we? Hope we're all good. 11:30 this fine Wednesday morning. Not got too much planned for today, to be fair. We were in group coaching some clients this morning, and I done a little bit of work at Starbucks with a wee latte. So I did. Starbucks have brought out a new pistachio velvet latte. I don't fancy wasting 200 calories on it, so I might get a wee small one and track into my calories at the weekend. Mate, you can't beat pistachio. You cannot fucking beat pistachio, mate. Anyway, man, rest day today. I've done around 5,000 steps today. So I've got another 5,000 today to do. I'll probably go for 12k today. And I've obviously got some cardio as well. So I'm going to go to the gym and do the cardio shortly after this. Anyway, diet, right? I'm about to drop one of the realest diet tips ever, alright? Listen, I honestly believe when entering a diet, the biggest place people go wrong, right, is they make it a weight loss competition. And that's not what it should be, right? Your primary goal going into a diet, right, is performance, man, right? And people get this wrong. Like, do more cardio, more steps, more this, more that, more weight loss. Like, not every week is going to be mad fucking weight loss, right? Some weeks you might stay the same. Some weeks you might get a little drop, and that's fine, man. As long as your visuals are looking better, that's all that matters. But the biggest catalyst in your diet phase is your training, right? Don't just think that training needs to be really fucking good in an off season and a bulk, and that's where it matters the most. Because, sorry man, I've got a fucking sore tailbone and I can't sit down properly and it's hurting my asshole. Like, when you're in a diet, focus on performance and still maintaining your numbers. So when I'm dieting, man, all I'm thinking about is beating the logbook still. I'm not thinking about regression. I'm not now thinking, shit, I'm dieting, I'm gonna now drop all my weights, I'm now weaker. Fuck that. Why you think like that? Don't be a fucking shitebag. Don't think like that. It's weird behaviour. Go in with every session and look to max out as much as you fucking can, keeping your load where it's at, or if not, still trying to progress, right? That is the biggest catalyst which allows people to still, like, to hold all their muscle in a diet. If you want to lose your muscle in a diet, stop beating the logbook, drop all your weights, start doing higher volume, higher rep, do all that stupid nonsense, right? So the biggest catalyst for you in your diet phase is train like a motherfucker still. Go in, still try and progress your lifts, and understand that dieting, that the most successful diets are when people go in and train and are still performance focused. Your goal is to ensure performance is always at a high when you're in a diet. And listen, man, over time, the deeper into the diet you get, the higher cardio gets, the lower food gets. Yeah, you may see a little bit of a strength drop, but you've done everything in your power to not have a strength drop. When it's time to drop a little bit of strength, okay, you will. You'll probably lose a little bit off your pressing, a little bit off some of your leg work. You're going to drop a little bit, but it's minuscule. When I went through my full 20 plus week bodybuilding prep, I dropped 20 kilo worth of body weight, and my strength held throughout that whole diet, right? Within a couple of kilo ranges, right? Some movements dropped a little bit, but I pretty much just held, man. And that was the biggest catalyst for my fat loss, right? We can all stick to a decent diet, typically. We can all do cardio, we can all do steps, but most people just lose that fucking biting on the gum shield and just getting on with the training, right? That is going to be the biggest catalyst. And when you're nailing all of that, you'll notice that you might not need to, drop your food as often. You might not need to add in cardio as often, okay? So training performance, focus on that first. Create a deficit with your food intake, and then just watch things start to drop, okay? Literally, that is as simple as it is. Then when you're not looking tighter, body weight's not dropping whatsoever, you don't look leaner, cool. Now I'm going to add on a couple of thousand steps, drop some calories, do some more cardio, rinse that for as long as possible, rinse and repeat that fucking process, mate. It's as simple as that, man, alright? So that is ultimately my goal over the next 8 weeks. So yeah, all I'm focused on is performance goals. That will allow me to still retain muscle, if not build a bit of muscle in this diet. So that is my game plan. That, and as I said, I'm more so using this diet as a means of progressing my physique. I didn't really need to diet in the sense of I was overly fat. I still had a bit of room to push. I just, as I've said in other videos, that fuck, lad, microphone cut out. But anyway, as I was saying, obviously that bulk there was more so used as a position just to get my buzz back for bodybuilding. I was in a bit of a weird spot after the bodybuilding prep in 2024. Finished in April. I spent a good few months just kind of binging, restricting, so I had to get out of that cycle. Done like a wee diet, dropped a couple of pounds, was pretty turned on with that, and that bulk was just rebuilding my buzz for training and bodybuilding, which we got back. So for aesthetic reasons, I just didn't want to push the bulk any further. I just wanted to almost recreate the look that my physique would have had after a bodybuilding prep, right? Because you get really, really, really fucking lean. So then when you start bulking up again, you just always look like you've got abs. You just always look tight. You just hold a way better look year round once you get really lean. And the first time I've ever done it in my life, I started binging after and got fat and I fucked it. So I just want to get myself in a really good spot. So I've got the motivation back, I've got the discipline back. So I'm like, right, cool, let's get really fucking lean, and then we can start building again, and the body will be really sensitive to food, to training, to drugs, because I'm just TRT just now as well. So I'm buzzing, and I hope you're buzzing as well. Take you through the journey. Before you know it, it'll be bulking season again, and we'll be getting massive, alright? So expect plenty of videos coming in the weeks to come. A weekly video as always, maybe even a 2 videos a week here and there. So I'm going to let you go. Got a day ahead of me. I'm going to get a can of Monster and fucking spank it, because I'm choking for it. Probably get a wee red one, a wee pink Rosa. Let's get it. So whenever you're watching this, day, morning, night, follow the Instagram, man, because I'm on there daily posting content. So follow the IG, drop us a follow. I do reply to my DMs in there consistently as well. So if you've got any questions, holla at me. Alright, going to have a bit more business content in here as well, I think, because obviously we're running 2 businesses just now, my online coaching and my group coaching. So I feel like a bit more business, lifestyle, bodybuilding, a bit more behind the scenes, which I've been slacking a bit. So whenever you're watching this, day, morning, night, have a belter, and I'll see you in the next video.